Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen, and we're here for our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. I'm so glad you can join me. We're on Facebook, we're on JSLI, we are on Sim Shalom, YouTube. We're all over. So I'm so glad to see you all. We're on Zoom today with Toby, Ellen, Rudolph, and Marvin. And if you're on Facebook, you could type in for our Restream chat. So welcome everybody as we're going to begin our Ma'ariv service. Let me find my service so I could do this. Okay, here we go. And most of all, I hope you're all safe with all these storms that are coming around. So just, enjoy the evening, be safe as we daven together. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. Le'olam va'ed. And now our evening prayer as we praise Adonai for the miracle of separating light from dark and dark from light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach sha'arim, uvitvuna mishaneh tim, umachaliv et hazmanim, umsader et kochavim b'mishmoroteim barakia kirtzono. With wisdom you open gateways, with understanding you alter times, vary the seasons, and assign the stars to their watches in the sky. Creator of day and night, who rolls light away from darkness and darkness from light. You cause day to pass and bring about night, distinguishing between day and night. Orei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or. Umavir yom umevi layla, umavdil bein yom uvein layla. Adonai Sevaot Shemo. El Chai v'Kayam Tamid Yamloch Aleinu Li'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Okay, take a little break for the moment. Say hi to everybody. Andy's on Restream. How are you doing, Andy? It's good to see you. Let's stop the share for a moment. Ziona has joined us. Welcome. So welcome to everybody. I hope you're all safe. I hear there's some wicked storms out there between rain and snow, and here in Florida, tornado warnings and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So I'm just glad we're all here together and we're all safe. All right, let's go back to our share screen. As we recite the prayer that doesn't ask, it's a prayer that states, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. That's our statement. That's our creed. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. V'ahavta, and you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto God. And speaking of miracles, as Miriam and the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, they sang this song of praise. Mi chamocha ba'lim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osef eleh. Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'achamidenu malkeinu l'chaim, uvrosh aleinu sukat shalom mecha. Eternal One, our God, cause us to lie down in peace and raise us up to life, our sovereign. Spread over us your shelter of peace. Guide us with your good counsel. Save us for your name's sake. Shield us and remove from our path all hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you are a protecting and saving power, truly a sovereign power. Gracious and compassionate are you. God, our going and our coming in life, in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael, v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who spreads your shelter of peace over us, over your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitgada v'yitgada shemei Rabba, b'yamad yivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv, v'yimaru amen. Yeshmei Rabba mevorach, le'alam le'amei amaya yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipar v'yiroman v'yinaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalah, shemei dekudusha b'richu. Leilam b'cha b'chata v'shirata, tush b'chata v'nechemata, damiram b'alma, v'yimaru amen. All right, I'm just going to put I wasn't kidding when I said I'd be right back. Had to make sure my husband turned off the oven or my dinner would burn. Okay. Let's go on. Let's see. Okay, so now we're going to look at this week's Torah portion. It is called Vayera, Almonds and raisins. Have you ever heard of that expression? Almonds and raisins. It's very Yiddishkeit, very Jewish. The bitter and the sweet, the almonds and the raisins. Jews throughout history have lived through almonds and raisins, the bitter and the sweet. Another name would be the yin and the yang, a balance of good and bad. They go hand in hand. On this date, July 9th, in history, we have instances of both. In 1349, 700 Jews were killed in their homes in Switzerland. In 1570, Ivan the Terrible kills 1,000 to 2,000 residents in the city of Novgorod. In 1799, British Prime Minister William Pitt introduces the income tax. I think that's on the negative side. In 1941, 6,000 Jews were exterminated in a pogrom in Romania. That's enough almonds. How about some raisins? In 1493 was the first sighting of manatees by Christopher Columbus. In 1811 was the first women's golf tournament. In 1903, the Baseball National and American League made peace. And look at that, we can actually have peace. In 2001, Apple announces iTunes. And in 2007, Apple's Steve Jobs announces the iPhone. Can't believe I thought it feels like it's been part of my life forever. In Genesis 6, verse 5, God hears the moans of Israel, who was held in bondage by the Egyptians. But in Genesis 6, verse 6, here come the raisins. After hearing our cries, Adonai remembered his covenant and told Moses to tell the children of Israel that he would take them out of the burdens of Egypt. In Genesis 7, it's revealed several times how Pharaoh's heart hardened to us, preventing the children of Israel from leaving. Verse 13 tells us Pharaoh's heart remained steadfast. Yet in verse 22 states that his heart still was steadfast and did not heed them. But in 23, it's written, Pharaoh turned and went home and paid no heed to even this. Finally, in verse 11, Pharaoh saw there was relief. He hardened his heart and still did not hearken to them. The almonds continue with the plagues God brought to Egypt. And as soon as the plagues ended, Pharaoh's heart hardened again. Discouraging? How could it not be? Our ancestors dealt with slavery and promises of freedom, glimpses of redemption, then to have it taken away. How could we fathom what we were going through? But we cannot have almonds without looking for the raisins. As soon as we read, the children of Israel were able to leave, led by Moses, getting out of Egypt. In our daily lives, we deal with almonds. What makes us bitter? A stock performing badly, a poor report card from our children, bad weather, hey, apropos for today, canceling our plans for the day. Do we seek out the raisins in our lives, or do we allow the negatives to overwhelm us? Moses, who feared Pharaoh, would not free his people, listened to Adonai. Do we listen closely? What does this teach Pharaoh and the children of Israel? What should we learn from this? With almonds comes raisins. With this, find the sweet when things are bitter. Okay, Shabbat Shalom. Let's go on. Let's look at our chat. No, I thought Shemot was last week, Ellen.
No, but you kept saying Genesis. I said Sefer Shemot.
Because that was where I was pulling quotes from. The quotes were coming from Genesis on different. I'll double check and look it up, okay?
Thank you.
I'll get back to you on that.
Thank you.
That was actually the very first Devar I ever wrote. So I could have made a mistake. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Don't tell Rabbi Steve about that. Shah. All right. Let's take a few moments to listen to the prayers in our hearts and in our mind. Oh, say shalom bimrumav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all Israel, and let us say amen. And just to show you what it's like with this weather, I just got a tornado warning. So that's going on in our part of Florida also. But we know how to take care of that and be on the lookout. Okay, let's get ready for our Mishabera as people type in the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. And I'm going to start with Joyce and Sid, Boomer, Luna, Sammy, Robin, Lisa's daughter, Ronnie, Seal's daughter, Rabbi Allison's daughter, Hannah Bat Leola, Miriam Bat Shulamit, Carrie, daughter of Bonnie, Leslie, Minda Leah Bat Chai, Maxine, Marsha, Marlene Bat Sylvia, Bobby, George, Dean, David, Yaakov, Ben Charlotte, Samantha, Carolyn, Joel, Shayna Bat Shlava, Samir, Henry Cole, Naomi, Melissa's father and mother, and Stephen Bucksbaum. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for the names of those who need our healing thoughts and prayers. L&D and all other cancer patients who are terminally ill, and all in Israel who are in need of peace and healing. Those who are suffering physically, emotionally, and spiritually around the world, all in need of Sim Shalomers, in need of Refuah Shlema. Let's see. Andrea Marcy, Toby, and the Bourdains, all the hostages. Dorothy, Marlene, David, Jean, Bob, Kevin, Mary, Toby, Frank, and Rabbi Diane. Friends and family of Megan Riley, Lewis, family and colleagues of Miss Porter, Chava Bat Elsa, Pearl Bat Ethel, survivors of natural disasters, those suffering from causeless hatred and bigotry, the Orzabels and the Smiths, Andy, Olsim Shalomers, all of Israel, and everyone who's in need of healing. Go ahead, Marvin, unmute yourself and give us your names. Unmute, Marvin.
I
Go ahead.
going on Nelson Respaldo and all the members of that household that are sick.
And yourself and your brother.
Myself and my brother. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's go on to our okay. It stopped appearing. Let me get it up on the screen again. There it is.
Yeah, Ellen Friedman was raising her hand.
I apologize, Ellen. Go ahead.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm asking for healing. I'm having a medical procedure tomorrow and surgery on Monday of next week.
And
So I'm
we
asking for healing.
And we ask for quick healing, that all is well, that the surgeon is skilled, and you will come through on the other side doing very well.
Thank you.
Mishe Beirach Avotenu B'chol Habraha Limotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mechol habraha liavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And why did I do that? I have no idea, but now we'll go to the next. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotze bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'gor aleinu kikol hamanam, anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, excuse me, ונאמן והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו Ushmo Echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach yirutei, v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalav azman kariv v'yimru, amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevorach li'olam od mei amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yibar v'yiroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal, shmei d'kudashah v'riachu, le'en lam mikol b'chata v'shirata, Tushbachata v'nechamata, damiram v'yalma v'yiru, amen. Yehesh lama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'yimru, amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'yimru, amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Thank you for being with us. Healing prayers for all of us, especially for Ellen. Be safe. Sue, are you getting any tornado warnings by you?
Yeah, we had one, and it probably it's still on too. And I think they spotted one over Tampa Way, and so yeah.
Yeah, we had one the other day in Fort Lauderdale, but now I just got an alert. We got the tornado warnings till 11. So between the snow, the rain, the tornadoes, the hail, the sleet, whatever you got, be safe, everyone. Just be safe. I'm thinking about all of you, and I hope you're well.
Amen.
Yeah.
And have a wonderful Tuesday, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
start
Be
swimming.
safe. Yeah. Hope everyone knows how to swim. Very important.
Well, Toby said he needs a sled.
Yeah.
They've got rain and snow. All right, take care, everyone. Be good.
Toda